Trying to video birds will sometimes be a challenge. Many times it involves a lot of patience, waiting for the birds to get in sight from behind a bunch of leaves or branches, or hoping the bird will slow down long enough to get a few good shots. But some birds that are common and that are always in your backyard make it easier to view. The cardinal is certainly one of those colorful birds that will give you plenty of opportunities to observe. The northern cardinal, also known as the redbird, is without a doubt one of the most brilliant colored birds. And during the winter, you can't find a more perfect scene than that of a bright red cardinal in an evergreen tree with a white, snowy background. In fact, this very sight is a popular depiction of winter in much of the United States. Northern cardinals are very abundant. Their range covers a small area of southeastern Canada, almost the entire eastern, middle, and some of the southwestern United States, and extends through most of Mexico to Guatemala. As adult cardinals, the males are bright red with a reddish-orange colored beak and a black face with a distinctive red crest on its head. The females are grayish-brown, sometimes with a reddish tint, with some red on the wings, tail, and crest. It also has a reddish-orange beak and may or may not have the dark face like the male. Cardinals are small to medium-sized songbirds with a wingspan that can spread just over 12 inches wide. The beaks of these birds are thick and strong and used to crush seeds, which is their main diet. They also eat insects, but as adults, seeds and grain, berries, and other fruits are the main meal for these birds. Putting birdseed out will attract several different birds, and you can always count on cardinals showing up. They're mostly found at the edge of forests, usually in residential areas close to homes and gardens where food is plenteous. They build their nests in thick, dense vegetation, which makes it hard for predators to get to it. Usually they lay 3 or 4 eggs once or twice per season, but may lay 3 broods per season, which will incubate for 11 to 13 days. Both parents help in keeping the chicks fed. The daddy cardinal is bright red and can be seen fluttering around in thick vegetation bringing food for his chicks. He will feed the mother while she incubates the eggs and helps feed their chicks. Young birds just aren't much to look at because they are not fully developed yet and do not have the colorful feathers they will have as adults, but they're still adorable. It is awesome watching them growing up from egg to adult. The parent cardinals will feed the hatchlings anywhere from 3 to 8 times per hour until about the 5th day, and then the young will eat 3 or 4 times per hour over the next few weeks. The chicks will begin to fly some after 10 days or so, and at about 4 to 5 weeks the chicks begin to feed themselves. As the chicks grow, both male and female juveniles look like an adult female. During the fall, they start having more red feathers showing through, but it's not until about the 12th month when the males begin to take on their bright red color. The young male and female cardinals will have a dark gray or black beak until they molt, and that's when their beaks change to orange. Another feature about the young cardinals is that the crest isn't as noticeable as that on the adults. This young male is already showing a lot of red, but hasn't fully matured. As with any baby bird, it's always best to leave them alone, even if they look lost or in distress. You can be sure the parents aren't far at all and are watching every move their chicks make. Never touch baby birds or try to move them or help them to get from one place to another, because they need to learn how to fly and get around for survival. The parent cardinals allow them to do so without letting them get out of sight. The only time that would be an exception to help them would be if a cat or other animal that might hurt them is present, or if something happened to the parents. Otherwise, just let them do what they do. The northern cardinal is a flourishing species of bird and can live up to 15 years, but 2 to 4 years is about average. The northern cardinal is also the state bird in 7 states in the eastern United States. If you live in central, eastern, or southwestern United States, the next time you're outside in your yard, look for the cardinal. You probably won't have to look long before spotting one or more of these fascinating birds. It is illegal to kill these birds or have them as pets. The good thing is, if you have them in your yard, they will most likely be there or very close by there for their entire lives. So it's like having several cardinal pets with an extra large cage. These birds will live within a mile to a mile and a quarter radius of where they're born all their lives. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep exploring the wild and enjoying nature. See you next time.